Hi Libra, welcome to Heart Wisdom. It's Angela here with your general weekly reading. Thank you for being here. I hope all goes well with you. As always, my intention with this reading is to identify potential challenges, limitations, restrictions and obstacles, and offer potential solutions to those. And any messages that come through are for your highest good. This is for the week beginning 27th of June 2022. Okay Libra, so you've got fulfillment, self-worth, animals, and from the bottom of the deck, freedom. Lovely. Quite a bit of green here as well, which I'll come back to. So you've got fulfillment as the challenge, the limitation, obstacle, restriction. And contributing to that in some way is self-worth. Animals is the answer or solution, and the underlying energy for the week is freedom. So Libra, what might you be finding challenging or limiting, restricting or difficult about fulfillment? And how could that be linked to self-worth for you? Now I know you had the self-worth card last week, and I recommend you check out that reading if you haven't already watched it, because you know these timing on these readings can be quite elastic, and also this may well be reinforcing that message that came through last week, or it could just be speaking to a theme. Anyway, this is speaking to me about you perhaps feeling frustrated with yourself and just feeling a general lack of fulfillment and happiness with yourself. And it's connected to your confidence and your self-worth, your self-belief and your worthiness, etc. And green is, you know, there's quite a bit of green, as I mentioned. For me, that's about healing and things getting better and improving generally. So it may be that this frustration with yourself could be linked to you going through a healing process. And quite often when we go through a healing process, we can experience different emotions, and sometimes challenging emotions. And, you know, it can lead to us feeling down and, you know, thinking that those feelings are about the present, but more often than not they're about the past, Libra. So the healing process can evoke these emotions as they're being healed and released. So if that's the case for you, it's important not to attach to those feelings and think you need to take action or make a change or do something about them now. No, it's about allowing your feelings to flow as you would allow water to flow, and just let that wash over you and release that feeling. And as a result, you will feel lighter and freer. And you've got the freedom card, which I'll come back to. It's just gorgeous. So challenging feelings, allow them to flow by. This also, you know, can speak of a lack of fulfillment. So it may be that you're frustrated in that you feel you might not be fulfilling your potential in some way. Are you holding yourself back due to a lack of confidence and a lack of belief in yourself? And that's frustrating you. And it could be that, you know, there's a job that you would like to do, but you don't feel confident, or you don't feel that you've got the skills and the knowledge or the ability to do it. It may be that you're wanting to have a new relationship, and you lack self-belief, and you're scared of approaching that other person, perhaps because you don't feel you're good enough, or that you are attractive enough, or you're successful enough. There's so many ways this could manifest, Libra. So ideally you will know how this relates to you, but something about you feeling some frustration with yourself in some way. And the answer is animals. And yes, this can speak about animals themselves, you know, having pets, and, you know, how they can be beneficial in terms of helping you to de-stress and connect to unconditional love. It could also be animals you're responsible for taking care of. And, you know, maybe your work that's relating to. But for me here, this is about you being your authentic self, like an animal in the wild. And it's about taking care of your own needs, not caring about what people think, you know, not being swayed by the opinions of others, and feeling that sense of freedom, and, you know, not having burdensome responsibilities. And again, it's green, you know, this is about things getting better. So perhaps all of that, in terms of you feeling freer and having your needs met, is about to go up a notch, Libra. And, you know, having your needs met and feeling that sense of freedom, with that comes confidence and a sense of self-worth. And sometimes it can be a challenge to accept that. You know, it can be easier to deny our needs and, you know, to put the needs of others before our own sometimes, because sometimes with having our needs met, our desires or wishes granted, comes responsibility and, you know, living up to that in some way. So it can be easier to avoid getting what we want. I know that sounds a bit odd, but it's coming through, Libra, so it may be, it means something to some of you. But generally, this is about you finding fulfillment and happiness and feeling a sense of confidence and self-worth by just allowing yourself to be your authentic self. So yes, putting your needs first, but it's also about not distorting your personality to please someone else. So, you know, we all wear masks in different situations. You know, we will become a certain way to fit in with the situation we are encountering. But this is deeper than that. It's about no longer denying what it is that you want, no longer pushing your needs aside, no longer trying to be what someone else wants you to be, and just being yourself, Libra. And with that comes freedom. Freedom from the restriction of having to pretend. That's what I'm getting. And you know, I know this isn't going to be for everyone, but there's a real sense of throwing that door wide open and walking through it. That's what I'm getting here. And this freedom card, you know, it's like the ocean with the sky above it, and it's empty. There's nothing in the sky, nothing on the water. And, you know, it speaks of expansion. And for some, it'll be a new horizon, you know, beckoning. So perhaps a relocation or a change of some important area in your life in some way. So, yes, a lot of healing and things getting better. You having this sense of freedom and allowing any negative emotions, any challenging emotions to just flow through you and wash away, leaving you feeling lighter and happier as a result. I hope that resonates, Libra, and I wish you well with that. Have a great week. Thank you for watching. Love and light. Namaste.